traffic-choked highways, overburdened water systems and airports, hospitals and courthouses serving far more people than intended. There's a tremendous need to modernize and expand our nation's infrastructure and skylines. That's following decades of neglect and with rapid urban growth. Discussions by national policymakers on how to spur economic growth are beginning to include conversations about improving our infrastructure. But how these improvements will be paid for hasn't yet been determined.
Well, it's clear for us to compete in a world economy, we need an educated workforce and we need an infrastructure system that allows us to move products. And we need to invest in schools, teachers, so that we get our educated workforce, of course, and then we need to invest in roads, bridges, tunnels, mass transit, water, wastewater, data centers, all the things that'll help us actually compete in the world economy.
One forward-thinking and innovative construction and development company is leading the charge to build better and smarter. Rich Cavallaro is president and CEO of Skanska USA.
If you look at where we put hammer to nail, there's been some change. It's not significant. We have advances in equipment, we have 3 and 4D modeling, but if you look at the real step change, it's come in how we do business. There's expectations for being very ethical and honest. There's expectations for keeping our workforce very, very safe. There's expectations to have a diverse workforce, and there's a lot of value in that because when we have a diverse workforce, we get diverse thought. Diverse thought creates innovation. We get better solutions than we have today. We also see way more collaboration with our customers. For a long time, it was the customer against the contractor. Now we're kind of in the same boat together to try to solve customers' problems. That definitely gives us a better outcome than we have today.
Building smarter includes creative ways to finance these projects. Public-private partnerships in which firms such as Skanska not only develop, design, and build the project, but provide the financing to enable the project to move ahead have been popular in Europe and Canada and are on the rise in the U.S.
The problem is there's just not enough public funds to fund the need, the amount of infrastructure that needs to be repaired. So Skanska, as a P builder, can invest in a project, we can design it, we can build it, we can operate, we can maintain it. And what that does, it also gives us a longer range view of the project. We don't think just in terms of the cheapest cost today, we think about the cheapest cost over the lifetime of the project.
Skanska is part of the development and construction team recently selected to rebuild New York's LaGuardia Airport Central Terminal. The first phase of the airport's overhaul, which will be the largest P in the country, includes demolishing the Central Terminal building and creating a new state-of-the-art facility that will house a central entry point and unify 4 disconnected terminals.
They can be projects on the social infrastructure side or the infrastructure side. So on the social infrastructure side, we could be talking about hospitals and schools. On the infrastructure side, roads, bridges, tunnels. And we're doing 2 very significant projects right now in the U.S. We're doing a MERS-2 project in Virginia called the Elizabeth River Tunnel. And we're doing the I-4 project in Orlando. 2 very significant Ps in the U.S.
Construction and development have been proud traditions, but Skanska is working hard to expand those industries' boundaries. The firm is driving for the highest levels of sustainability, safety, and innovation. It's also seeking to maximize how buildings and infrastructure can improve communities. One tradition that Skanska isn't changing is its values.
It's not just what we do, it's how we do it. Our North Star are our values or our foundation. And we expect everybody to work in a way that takes those values and puts them out front. That's the most important thing we have, our reputation and our brand. So it's important that people take care of our environment, keep our workforce safe, deliver quality projects, have no ethical breaches, and ultimately deliver for our customers.
Skanska's industry-leading approaches has led to the firm building some of America's most important projects, from subway lines to bridges to major hospitals to NFL stadiums to power plants. As market trends continue to change what is developed and built, so are the trends of construction.
We believe we change people's lives. We build roads, bridges, schools, tunnels, power plants, clean water plants, dirty water plants. Those are the things that allow people to live a full and healthy life. So we really like to say we build what matters.
From infrastructure that connects people, unites cultures, and facilitates commerce, to buildings that help communities thrive, Skanska USA is pushing the development and construction industry to emphasize safety, sustainability, and diversity, project by project. Skanska is building what matters. To learn more about Skanska USA, visit usa.skanska.com.